تلویزیون اسلامی ایمان و بنیاد راقم با افتخار تقدیم می‌کند. مجموعه گرانبها و پرارزش زندگی نامه پیامبر بزرگ اسلام حضرت محمد صلی الله علیه و سلم توسط دانشمند و عالم فرزانه کشور دکتر عبدالستار سیرت. این اثر ارزشمند که شامل 41 پروگرام و در 8 دیویدی گنجانیده شده در واقع یک کتابخانه بزرگ سیرت النبی صلی الله علیه و سلم به شمار می‌آید که شعر و وقایع آن با بیان عظمت و شخصیت بی‌نظیر پیامبر بزرگ اسلام از مصدر اصلی آن یعنی قرآن کریم و احادیث مبارک نبوی گرفته شده. تمام عواید این مجموعه گرانبها به صورت صدقه جاریه از طرف استاد عبدالستار سیرت به تلویزیون ایمان اهدا گردیده است. این بزرگترین هدیه خواهد بود برای شما و خانواده های مؤمن شما. برای دریافت این مجموعه بی‌نظیر به تلفن های 510 894 3784 و یا 510 673 40 در تماس شوید.
میتونن با نمراتی که برای پردای تلویزیون
سلام علیکم و شما خواهران و برادران عزیز، امیدوارم هر کجا که هستید در خدمت خداوند متعال
حال داشته باشید.
شما میتونید آنلاین و در شبکه اسلامی ایمان تماشا کنید.
So let's start the lesson. It's actually a matching exercise, and so please repeat after me together. Forgive, forgive, job, job, tip, tip, dream, dream, yawn, yawn, excited, excited, nervous, dentist, dentist, carpenter, farmer, farmer. So on the other side, these are all the meaning. A, an idea, thoughts during sleep. B, feelings, feeling great or feeling energetic. C, open mouth wide. D, run at slow pace or speed. E, money for service or good idea. F, a doctor treating teeth. G, a person who grows plants and crops. H, worried. I, excuse. And J, a person making or fixing wooden objects and building frames. Now, what is the meaning of forgive? The correct answer is from A to J. Which one did you choose? The correct answer is what? Forgive is I. Means excuse. You forgive somebody. Somebody makes a mistake. You forgive the person. You say, that's okay. That's okay. You forgive. Jog. Number 2. Jog means what? The correct answer is D. Run at slow pace or speed. Number 3. Tip. The correct answer is E. Money for service or good idea. Number 4. Dream. The correct answer is A. A dream is an idea or thoughts during sleep. Yawn, we studied last week. The correct answer is what? C. Open mouth wide. Excited. The correct answer is, we also studied this last week, is B. Feeling great, feeling energetic. Nervous. We also studied this last week. The correct answer is H. Worried. Dentist is what? F. A doctor taking care of patient's teeth. Carpenter is J. A person or making or fixing wooden objects. And farmer is what? G. Meaning a person who grows plants and crops. So again, please repeat after me together. Forgive, jog, tip, dream, yawn, excited, nervous, dentist, carpenter, farmer. So the Farsi word for these English words are what? Forgive, as we studied last week, means what? بخشیدن، عفو کردن. جا به معنای دویدن است. تپ دو معنا داره. یک معنایش است که در فارسی مثل که آدم این نفر در یک رستوران میره، بعد از اینکه نان خورده میشه برای گارسون رستوران پیسه میمانن، او رو به نام تپ میگن یا بخشش. و تپ دیگه معنایش است که وقتی که شما یک نفر کمک میکنه، نظر خوب میتین، you give him a tip, you give him an idea. Dream is and that means what? یک معنای دریم است که وقتی که آدم خواب دیدن دریم معنی میده. و یا یک پلانی که شما در آینده داشته باشین، you can also have what? A dream about that. یان معنای فاجعه کشیدن است. Excited به معنای هیجان بودن است. و nervous کسی که nervous باشه یعنی ورخطا باشه، nervous است. dentist دکتر دندان است. carpenter نجار است. و farmer دهقان است. So one more time repeat after me, then you will move to the next part. Forgive, jog, tip, dream, yawn, excited, nervous, dentist, carpenter, farmer. Now, there are some other words. So there is a sentence, a blank space, and then there are four answers, A, B, C, D. The test is on words, okay? So one of these words, A, B, C, D, will complete the sentence. I want you to find that word and put it there. Let me read the sentences in each slide first, and then I will give you the meaning. Number one, a person who draws picture is what? A musician. B, a singer. C, an artist. D, a cook. Which one is correct? What do you call a person who draws pictures? The correct answer is artist. A person who draws pictures is an artist. In Farsi also say artist. So this is the same thing. Or naqash, or not naqash but rassam. So the person who draws pictures is rassam. Rassam is a kind of what? Artist. Number two, a person who prepares medicine is A, physician. B, pharmacist. C, clerk. D, doctor. What do you call a person who makes medicine, prepares medicine? The correct answer is pharmacist. Pharmacist is the correct answer. Let me read these sentences with correct completion. A person who draws picture is an artist. A person who prepares medicine is a pharmacist. Number three, when a person becomes sick, he or she goes to a what? A, physician. B, pharmacist. C, a clerk. D, a cook. When a person becomes sick, where does he go? To which person does he go? A physician, a pharmacist, a clerk, or a cook? The correct answer is what? The correct answer is physician. So physician means what? A medical doctor. Number four, we can find basmati rice in blank food section of a supermarket. Which section of the supermarket you find it? A, in produce section. B, in dairy section. C, in international section. D, in meat section. The correct answer is international food section of the supermarket, because basmati rice is not something that's grown in America, so it comes from India mainly, so it's an international food. You go to international part. Let me read these two sentences for you with the correct completion. When a person becomes sick, he goes to a physician, means a medical doctor. We can find basmati rice in international food section of a supermarket. Number five, we can find apples in blank section of a supermarket. What section of a supermarket? A, produce section. B, dairy section. C, international section. D, meat section. The correct answer is what? Produce section. Right. Number 6. We can find cheese in blank section of a supermarket. Produce section. Dairy section. International section. Meat section. The correct answer is dairy. So you find butter, milk, and cheese in the what? Dairy section. In Farsi you call it labaniyat. So you find it in the labaniyat section there. Let me read these two sentences with correct completion. We can find apples in the produce section of a supermarket. We can find cheese in the dairy section of a supermarket. Number 7. We can find fish in the section of a supermarket. Produce, seafood, dairy, meat. The correct answer is seafood. We can find carrots in the section of a supermarket. What section? Produce, dairy, international, meat. The correct answer is. Just like fruit, you can find vegetable and fruit like apples and oranges and lettuce and onion. Everything is what? In the produce section of a supermarket. So let me read these two sentences with correct completion. We can find fish in the seafood section of a supermarket. Number 8, we can find carrots in the produce section of a supermarket. Number 9, we can find Tylenol in the section of a supermarket. What section? Produce, pharmacy, meat, seafood. The correct answer is pharmacy. It's medicine, sorry. Number 10, a pharmacist is a person who A, medicine, A, prepares, B, takes, C, sells, D, drinks. The correct answer is prepares medicine. Let me read these two sentences with correct completions. We can find Tylenol in the pharmacy section of a supermarket. Number 10, a pharmacist is a person who prepares medicine. So this is the end of the vocabulary part. Now we're going to go to the grammar part. First, I'm going to review what I taught you last week, and then we're going to continue with nouns and the plural and singular form of nouns. So we studied that what? An English sentence as basically a subject and a verb. Like birds fly. Birds is the subject, fly is what? The verb. And usually in the place of the subject you have what? You have a noun. And then verb is usually what? Action, but not always. Sometimes the verb is followed by an object or O or a complement. C. Ali ate an apple. Apple is the object of the verb eat or ate, and Ali is the doer of the action. Ali is a student. A student is the complement. قسمی که من در هفته گذشته خدمت شما عرض کردم که یک جمله انگلیسی بعد از فعل میتونه که object باشه یعنی مفعول جمله باشه یا کامپلمنت باشه یا مکمل جمله باشه. تفاوت مکمل جمله و مفعول جمله است که این تعلق به فعل داره. اگر فعل یا اکشن باشه، یک عمل باشه و یک سر یک چیز انجام داده میشه و عمل اونمون شاید یک سرش عمل انجام داده میشه او object است. اما اگر فعل یک عمل نباشه بلکه یک حالت نشان بده، در صورت است که کلمه‌ای که بعد از فعل میاد او object یا مفعول فعل نیست، به خاطر که فعل خودش یک عمل نیست که انجام شود. به اون خاطر است که رو به نام مکمل جمله میگیم. Okay? So in English we call it complement. So you say Ali is a student. There is no action here. So student is a complement. But if you say Ali ate an apple, apple is what? The object. Because Ali did something. What did he do? He ate something. What did he eat? An apple. So the apple is the object of the sentence. But in the case of a student, he hasn't done anything. He's just a state of being. Okay? We did that last time. Now, a noun is the name of a person, an object, a place, a concept, or an event. We talked about it last time. So, like the name of a person. A teacher is a noun. Student is a noun. You say Ahmad is a noun. Afghanistan, a place is a noun. College is a noun. Hospital is a noun. Object, book, television, pencil, names of things are nouns. Concepts, ideas, friendship, justice, love, they're all nouns. Events like election, birthdays, meetings, they're all what? Nouns. So a noun is the name of a person, an object, a place, a concept, or an event. So this is the new part. That's the part we did last time. A noun can be singular or a noun can be plural. یعنی یک اسم میتونه که شکل مفرد داشته باشه و یک اسم میتونه که شکل جمع داشته باشه و در هر زبان از خود قواعد موجود است. ما شما در زبان مقبول فارسی و پشتو و دیگر زبانهای محلی و مقبول افغانستان هم این قوانین و شرایط داریم. من تنها ایره در انگلیسی خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. So most words like it depends on the ending. ای که امی اخیر امی اسم در انگلیسی چی میایه کدام کلمه ذکر میشه این شکل جمع و مفردش تغییر میخوره. مثلا میگین که banana, one banana. If you make it two, you say two bananas. تنها اس اضافه میکنین. یعنی با وجودی که banana A با یک حرف vowel A, E, I, O, U یعنی میره به نام vowel sounds میگن. یعنی حروف صدادار هستن که vowel میگنش. If words end with consonant like pin, bid, you also put s. You say pins, bids. یعنی کلمه اس اضافه میکنین او جمع میشه. One banana, two bananas. One pin, two pins. یعنی pin به in ختم میشه. in یک حرف چیز consonant است. غیر از این 5 صوت یا حرف که A, E, I, O, U بقیه از این حروف همه چیزن consonant هستن. اما اگر یک کلمه با SS, SH, CH, X ختم شود like class ends with SS, dish ends with SH, watch ends with CH, and box ends with O, just X. Then you add ES. So you say what? Classes, dishes, watches, boxes. You do not put S. یعنی اگر یک کلمه با یک لغت با حرف SS, SH, CH یا X ختم شود وقتی که شما او رو جمع میسازین باید که S, ES اضافه کنین. توجه بکنین که وقتی که شما ES اضافه میکنین نه تنها این جمع میشه بلکه تلفظش هم تغییر میخوره. مثلا میگین کلاس وقتی میگین کلاسز یک سیلاب دیگه اضافه میکنین به جمله. اما وقتی که میگین bid, bids سیلاب اضافه نمیشه. یعنی وقتی که شما ES اضافه میکنین یک سیلاب دیگه هم اضافه میکنین. مثلا میگین که کلاس یک سیلاب است. classes دو سیلاب است. So you add a syllable. In English you say a syllable. So every time you add ES to words that ends with SS, SH, CH, X, you also add a syllable. For example, class is one syllable. Classes is two syllable. Dish is one syllable. Dishes, two syllable. Watch is one syllable. Watches is two syllable. Box is one syllable. Boxes is two syllable. You have to pronounce it that way. But I'm going to come to the first show. Words that ends with vowels and Y after that, you just put S. Like day, boy becomes what? Days and boys. یعنی او اسمایی که با حرف Y ختم میشن اما قبل از Y حرف vowel است. یعنی A, E, I, O, U یکی از این حروف پیش از Y است. در صورت شما تنها S اضافه میکنید. مثلا میگین day ختم میشه با Y پیش از Y لغت is به او خاطر است که اینجا تنها S اضافه میشه. boys با Y ختم میشه پیش از Y vowel است تنها اس اضافه بشه. اما اگر حرف با وای ختم شود و قبل از وای یک حرف کانسوننت باشه، مثلا میگین copy lady، شما وای با آی تبدیل میکنید و ای اس اضافه میکنید. You change Y to I and you add ES. So you say copies, ladies. See, look at the spelling. Y changes to I and you add ES. Copies, ladies. If a word ends with O and before O you have a vowel, you only add S. Like you say radio, radios, stereo, stereos. See, you have, what do you have? You have O, and before O you have a vowel. Just here. You have a vowel here, and you have a vowel here. E is a vowel. That's why you put S. If a word ends with O, and before that you have what? A consonant, then you put ES. Like tomato, tomatoes. You have to put ES. But when you say radio, you say radios, only S. Why? Because before O in radio is a vowel. But before O in tomato is what? A consonant. That's why you have to have ES. That's the rule. Words that ends with F or FE, you change F like leaf and knife. Leaf معناش یعنی برگ و knife معناش چاقوست. In words that they end with F or FE, you change F or FE to V and you add ES. So you make it what? Leaves and what? Knives. So please repeat after me together. Banana, bananas. Pin, pins. Bid, bids. Class, classes. Dish, dishes. Watch, watches. And box, boxes. Day, days. Boy, boys. Copy, copies. Lady, ladies. Radio, radios. Stereo, stereos. Tomato, tomatoes. Leaf, leaves. Knife, knives. Okay? So the rules. So remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rules. I just give you 8 rules how to make or change a singular form to a plural form. یعنی تا حالا شما 8 قاعده را خدمت شما تقدیم کردم. شما چطور میدانین یک اسم که او مفرد باشه او رو به شکل جمع شما تبدیل میکنین. 8 قانون را خدمت شما تقدیم کردیم که امیدوار هستم که این را به خاطر داشته باشین و اگر تلفنتان پیشتان باشه امی سلاید عکسش بگیرین، چرا تمام قوانین دمی موجود است و البته این سلاید ها با تیوی ایمان هم در وبسایتش موجود خواهد بود و شما از اون میتونید استفاده بکنید. So let's practice this, see how much you remember. So I'm going to give you the singular form. You give me the plural form and tell me why you did what you did, okay? So let me first repeat these words for you. So please repeat after me together. Dish, country, bench, box, key, lion, fly, dress, fox, radio. Now, so these are all singulars. یعنی این شکل مفرد از این اسما یا اسماست. توقع من شما است که با نظر داشته این 8 قانونی که خدمت شما تقدیم کردم یا 8 قاعده گرامری، این لغات شکل مفردش به جمع تبدیل بکنیم. یعنی که دیش معنای ظرف معنا میده. یعنی اگر بگوین ظرفا، در فارسی میگن ظرفا، ها در فارسی این چی میسازه؟ یک اسم جمع میسازه. اما در انگلیسی گفته نمیدن دیش ها. You have to have to follow the word. I mean the rules of English. So the dish, 1 dish, 2 dishes. یعنی ای اس باید اضافه کنین. why؟ به خاطر که در اخیر دیش اس اچ است. وقتی که اس اچ باشه شما باید که ای اس اضافه کنین. و تفاوت در تلفظش چیست که دیش یک سیلاب است. 1 syllable. Dishes becomes 2 syllables. You have to pronounce it that way. Now, country in mamlakat. So what is the plural of country? In Farsi you say what? Mamalik. See, we follow difference here, mamlakat ha. But mamalik is the correct one. See, in Farsi you also have rules. For mamlakat becomes mamalik or mamlakat ha. So what is the plural in English? You cannot say country ha. That doesn't work that way. So you have to follow the rules in English. What is the rule in English? Look at the ending of the word. Country, ending with Y. What do you have before Y? R. You need to ask yourself, is R a vowel or a consonant? See, there are only 5 vowel letters or sounds. A, E, I, O, U. Is R one of them? Of course not. So you make it what? You call it countries. You change Y to I and you add ES and it becomes countries. Bench. معناها چوکی دراز bench میگن. What is the plural form of what? 1 bench and 2 what? In Farsi again you use ha. Choki, choki, ha. But so we get just half a thing. In English you say what? Bench, benches. Why? Because CH. If a word ends with a CH, just like SH, like dish became dishes, bench becomes benches. And remember that when you add ES, you add another syllable in the pronunciation. In the تلفظ کلمه باید که یک سیلاب دیگر هم اضافه بکنیم. میگین bench, benches is اضافه کنیم. Okay, box becomes what? Boxes. Again, the آخری کلمه X است. اگر X باشه ما باید او را ES اضافه کنیم. Key. What's the plural form of key? Number 5. Key becomes what? Keys. تنها S اضافه میکنیم. Why? Why did you change Y to I in number 2? Country become countries. But why didn't you do that same thing with number 5? Keys. تعلق به این داره که شما ببینید کلمه دوم country و کلمه پنجم key هر دوی زی با Y ختم میشه. اما چرا در لغت دوم country ما Y با I تبدیل کردیم و ES اضافه کردیم، در حالی که در لغت پنجم key این کار نمیکنیم، دنا S اضافه میکنیم. قانونش چی است؟ به خاطر از اینکه قبل از Y در کلمه پنجم key ایست. ای یک حرف واول است. اما در دوم country قبل از Y R است. R consonant است. به اون خاطر است که اگر consonant باشه Y با I تبدیل میکنیم، ای S اضافه میکنیم. اما اگر صوت واول باشه یا حرف واول باشه ما این کار نمیکنیم. به اون خاطر است که سپیلش فرق داره و تلفظش فرق داره. Of course. Line becomes what? Lines ends with what? A consonant. Fly. Fly ends with Y. But what do we have before Y? L. Is L a vowel or consonant? Remember, there are only 5 consonant sounds or letters. A, E, I, O, U. Fly. L is not one of those 5. So it is what? Consonant. So becomes what? Flies. You change Y to I. You add ES. Dress. Ending with SS. Becomes what? Dresses. Fox. Fly البته پرواز کردن است. Line number 6 شیر معنا میده. حیوان و dress معنای که لباس است و fox معنای یک حیوان است. روبا معنا میده. Fox. So it becomes what? Foxes. مثل گفتیم boxes, foxes. قانون اموز که اگر به X ختم میشه باید که ES اضافه کنیم. و radio becomes what? Radios. ما تنها S اضافه میکنیم. چرا؟ به خاطر از اینکه پیش از او ما یک واول داریم. در صورت یک کلمه با او ختم شود اما قبل از او حرف واول باشه در صورت تنها S اضافه میشه. So these are some of the 8 rules we studied and that was the exercise. Now please repeat after me together, then you'll move to the next rule. Please repeat. Dish, dishes. country, countries, bench, benches, box, boxes, key, keys, line, lines, fly, flies, dress, dresses, fox, foxes, and radio, radios. Now, I have more words for you. The words are girl, boy, street, table, half, movie, squirrel, duck, bay, body. Now, you know the meaning of these words. Girl معنی یک دختر است. Boy مثل یک پسر است. Street سرک. Table میز. Half نیمه یا نیم. Movie مثل که فیلم معنی میده. Squirrel یک حیوان است. به فارسی گفتم که موشخورما میگیمش. Duck هم یک مرغابی رو میگن. Bay معنی خلیج میده. و body معنی وجود میده. Now, what is the plural form of these words? Girl. What is the plural form of girl? با نظر داشته امو 8 قاعده گرامری که خدمت شما تقدیم کردم. شما چطور میگین یک دختر؟ در فارسی میگین که دو دختر. We don't make it plural. اما دخترها میگیم، نه دخترها، دخترها. What is the word in English? What do you do in English to make it plural? One girl, two girls. You put an S. One boy, two boys. You put an S. One street, two streets. You put an S. Table becomes what? Tables. You put an S. Half becomes what? Halves. See? شما وقتی که یک کلمه با F ختم شود F شما با V تبدیل میکنید و ES اضافه میکنید. Halves. Movie becomes what? Movies. You put an S. Squirrel. Squirrels. Duck. Ducks. S. Bay. Bays. Body. Bodies. بازم توجه شما را به لغت نمبر 19 و 20 جلب میکنم. هر دوی ازی با وای ختم میشه. اما بی وقتی که رو پلورال میسازین جمع میسازین تنها اس اضافه میکنین. وای چرا؟ به خاطر از اینکه پیش از وای شما حرف واول دارین. اما the body پیش از وای شما حرف کانسوننت دارین. این حالا وای با آی تبدیل میکنین و ای اس اضافه میکنین. Now please repeat after me together. Girl, girls. Boy, boys. Street, streets. Table, tables. Half, halves. Movie, movies. Squirrel, squirrels. Duck, ducks. Bay, bays. And body, bodies. Now, more words. So these are more rules. These are called, what you call it, irregular plural forms. یعنی این همین رقمی که در افعال خدمت شما ذکر کردم که ما افعال بی قاعده داریم که جمعش در اسما هم اسمای بی قاعده داریم یعنی جمعشان کدام قانون تکرار نمیکنه یعنی تعقیب نمیکنه. به عبارت دیگه ما خدمت شما 8 قانون زیر یا قاعده گرامری را خدمت شما تقدیم کردم که شما چطور میتونید یک اسم مفرد به یک اسم جمع تبدیل بکنید. اما بعض اسما امی قوانینی که ما خدمت شما تقدیم کردم این تعقیب نمیکنن از خود مخصوص شکل دارن. ما امو کلمات خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. مثلا میگه man becomes men. هیچ کدوم دلیل نداره که چرا شما میگین مرد یک مرد one man but two men ای را شما به ای تبدیل میکنید. چرا؟ Nobody knows. There is no rule. You don't do this for other things. But you only do it with what? Man, men. Woman, women. You change A to E. در کلمه woman که خانم مانا میده و women که جمعش میشه وقتی که شما A را به E تبدیل میکنین تلفظ تمام کلمه تغییر میخوره. بگین woman and then women. Okay? So you change it. So you say we met a man. He met two men. See, man, men. mouse becomes mice. mouse معناش موش است. جمع موش یعنی موش ها. مایس است. مایس. ای که چرا موس با مایس تبدیل میشه تنها در این کلمه میشه. So there's no rule. You have to remember it. Tooth, teeth. دندان. یک دندان, one tooth. Two teeth. Double O but double E تبدیل میشه. چرا? Nobody knows. It's just you have to remember it. There is no rule for this. اسمای بی قاعده است. Foot, feet. One foot, two feet. Foot معنی پای معنا میده و feet جمعش است پاها. Goose, geese. Goose یک پرنده است و geese جمعش است. ای که چرا جمعش گیس است ای کدام دلیل نداره. با فارسی نمیفهم که گوس چی میگن اما من رسمش دارم به شما شکل بشه که مرغوی نیست اما نزدیک به میم امین خاندان است فکر میکنم. So this is one goose and these are what? Two geese. Okay, goose, geese. Okay, they're very close to ducks but they're not ducks. They're bigger, taller than ducks. Sheep, sheep. در کلمه sheep شکل مفردش و شکل جمعش عین لغت است. هیچ تغییر نمیخوره. meaning some plural forms are the same as the singular. We bought one sheep, he bought two sheep. One sheep, two sheep. You don't make it S there. Fish, fish, the same thing. Deer, deer. یعنی sheep به معنای گوسفند است. fish به معنای ماهی است. و deer و double E به معنای آهوست. یعنی یک آهو و دو آهو در انگلیسی هم the deer شکل مفرد و شکل جمعش عین چیز است. So these are irregular plural forms. They don't have rules. You have to memorize the spelling and the pronunciation and use it correctly. So please repeat after me together. Man, man. Woman, women. Mouse, mice. Tooth, teeth. Foot, feet. Goose, geese. Sheep, sheep. Fish, fish. Deer, deer. Other words, irregular. Child becomes children. يعني یک طفل اما أطفال جمع طفل است. In English you just put R-E-N, children. There is no rule why. Person becomes what? One person, two people. Person but people تبدیل میشه. There is no rule for that. Some people do use informally persons, but people is the correct answer. Mouse, mice, I already told you. So the singular of some nouns have a very different plural forms. They are irregular. She has one child. He has two children. You cannot say childs. You have to say children. And when you say children, you don't put an S at the end. R-E-N makes it plural. You don't need to put another S there. That's a common error. Other words, they have a plural form. They don't have a singular form. کلمات دیگه هستن که اینا همیشه به شکل جمع استفاده میشن. اینا شکل مفرد ندارن. مثلا میگن pants or slacks. اردوش به معنای یک عین لغت است. به معنای پتلون است در فارسی. pants و slacks. اما هیچ وقت گفته نمیدونین که pant or slack. You have to say what? Slacks or pants. وقتی که شما راجع به پتلون گپ میزنید. You have to keep it with S. You never use it in singular form. Clothes. راجع به لباس گپ میزنید. اگر شما ای سپس کنین یک لغت دیگه معناش فرق میکنه. لباس معنا نمیده. cloth معنا میده. Glasses. همیشه plurals. Eyeglasses. Scissors. قیچی. Is always plural with S. You never use it in singular form. So, like, her eyeglasses are new. You cannot say her eyeglass. Her eyeglasses are new. Do you like them? So it refers to the. So even when you use a pronoun, you have to use the plural form of the pronoun. So please repeat after me together. Child, children. Person, people. Mouse, mice. Then pants, pants, slacks, clothes, eyeglasses, and scissors. So there are other rules also for making things plural with numbers. For example, dozen, hundred, thousand, million. These are numbers that we use in order to show singular or plural. But they themselves do not have plural form. Exact numbers use the singular form. The US has over 300 million people. I need to buy a dozen eggs. قانونی که اینجا خدمت شما ذکر کردم میست که کلمه میلیون و هزار صد اینا جمع ندارن. یعنی که اینا میتونن که پیش از یک کلمه استفاده شون و کلمه را جمع بسازن، اما خودشون شکل جمع ندارن. مثلا میگن که میگن ما 1000 افغانی دارم، میگن I have $1,000. I have $2,000. $2,000. dollars جمع میشه اما 1000 جمع نمیشه. میگن که the US has over 300 million people. 300 million. You cannot say 300 millions. You cannot use that. So million is always million here. It doesn't have plural form. The same thing with thousand, with hundreds. I have $2,000. You cannot say I have $2,000. No S with thousand. The same thing with dozen. Dozen monai darjanas. So I need to buy a dozen eggs. So dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions. You could use S, but when you use S with them, it has a different meaning. The plural form of the number is not the exact number. Thousands of people live alone. یعنی میگیم که هزارها نفر به تنهایی زندگی میکنن، اما نمیفهمیم که چند هزار نفر. Millions of people voted in Afghanistan. میلیون ها نفر در افغانستان رای دادن، اما exactly نمیفهمیم که چقدر میلیون نفر. Okay? So in that case, you could use millions and thousands and hundreds. اما در صورتی که اینا قبل از یک عدد بعد از یک عدد بیان، اینا همیشه شکل singular داره. Okay? And that's how it is used. So let me read these sentences for you. The US has over 300 million people. 300 million. No S with million. I need to buy a dozen eggs. Thousands of people live alone. Millions of people voted in Afghanistan. Now, I have some words for you, and I want you to use the plural form of these words. Child, mouse, tax, home, person, foot, sofa, quiz, tooth, sheep. So what is the plural form? Child به معنای طفل است. mouse گفتیم قبلا موش معنی میده. tax به معنایی که ما شما در فارسی tax میگیم. home همون خانه یا مسکن است. person شخص است. foot پای است. sofa مثل که ما شما کوچه میگیم. quiz معنای یک تست کوتاه. tooth دندان است و sheep گوسفند است. So what is the plural? One child, two what? What's the plural of child? The correct answer is what? Children. Remember, there is no S. Mouse is what? Mice. It changes the form. Tax is what? Taxes. So it ends with X, you put ES. Home becomes what? Homes. Person, people. You could say persons, but people is more common. Foot, feet. Sofa, sofas. Quiz, quizzes. توجه بکنید وقتی که با کویز اگر لغت به اس یا به زی ختم شود، قبل از اینکه ای اس اضافه بکنین باید که اس یا زی را شما پلورال بسازین. میگین که quizzes. Okay, quizzes. Tooth, teeth. Sheep, sheep. Now, please repeat after me together. Child, children. Mouse, mice. Tax, taxes. Home, homes. Person, people. Foot, feet. Sofa, sofas. Quiz, quizzes. Tooth, teeth. Sheep, sheep. Now, I have sentences for you, and I want you to use the correct form of the noun. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the noun. I'll read the sentences first, and then we will fill the blanks in. Some child live with their grandparent. Number 2. Divorce is very high in some country. The US has over 290 million person. Some women make more money than men. Homes are very expensive in California. Most family in the US own a house. Now, let's see if you can come up with the correct form. Some, one child, but some what? Some children live with their grandparents. So one child, but some children, grandparents. Divorce is very high in some countries. You have to use after some, you always use what? The plural form. Some people, some apples, some teachers, some students. After some, you use the plural form of the noun. The US has over 300 million what? Person? What's the plural of person? Correct answer is people. And keep in mind that million doesn't take S. As a number with numbers before it, it's always a singular form. Some women make more money than men. Some. After some, you have to use what? The plural. What is the plural of women? The correct answer is women. Remember, you change A to E. You also change the whole pronunciation. See, woman, but women. One woman, two women. So the spelling is changed, the pronunciation is changed. Make more money than what? Man. What's the plural form of man? Men. You change A to E. Home are very expensive in California. So are. So it means what? You have to use the plural form of home. One home, money, what? Homes. You just put S. Most family in the US own a house. Most family. So you have to change what? Y to I and add ES. نظر به قاعده گرامری که خدمت شما تقدیم کردم، وقتی که یک اسم با Y ختم میشه و قبل از Y حرف کانسوننت می باشه، در صورت است که ما Y با I تبدیل میکنیم و ES اضافه میکنیم و به این خاطر است که family Y با I تبدیل شده و ES اضافه شده. Most families in the US own a house. یعنی اکثر فامیل‌ها در ایالات متحده امریکا صاحب خانه خود هستند. So that's why you have what? Families. These are the rules. One of the 8 rules I gave you. Now I have more sentences for you. Most single parent are women. Now again, you need to look there to see most single parent. What's the plural form of parent? And what's the plural form of woman? Some person like to live alone. What is the plural of person? You cannot say some person. You have to say some what. Some homes have a problem with mouse. Problem with mouse. What is the plural form of mouse? Americans move many time. What do you say? Money. What's the plural form of time? Some child live with only one parent. What is the plural form of child? Mahmoud is 6 foot tall. What is the plural form of foot? Let's see if you have the correct answers. Number 7. Most single what? Parents. See, one single parent, 2 single parents, 3 single parents, most single parents. After most, we have to use the plural form of the noun and the parent یعنی والدین معنی it takes S. Most single parents are women. They are women or they are women. Okay? You have to change A to E and you also pronounce it correctly, women. Some person like to live alone. Some what? Some one person. But some people. One person, two people. Some people like to live alone. Some home have a problem with mouse. What the word of mouse was what in Farsi? Mush. So what's the plural form of mush in English? One mouse. Two mice. Right. So some homes have a problem with mice. Americans move many what? Times. You put S there. Some child. What's the plural form of child? Some children live with only one parent. Mahmoud is 6 foot tall. Mahmoud is what? 6 feet tall. Let me read these sentences with correct completion. Most single parents are women. Some people like to live alone. Some homes have a problem with mice. Americans move many times. Some children live with only one parent. Mahmoud is 6 feet tall. I do have some other exercises for you, but unfortunately we don't have enough time, so I have to stop here. Please remember that the show is live. You're welcome to call, ask questions, or express your opinion and give your suggestions for the improvement of the program. So I'll be glad to answer your phone and your phone calls, and the phone numbers are on the screen. بیننده های بسیار محترم تلویزیون ایمان، درس امروز ما به پایان رسید. تا هفته آینده شما را به خداوند متعال میسپارم. باید اضافه بکنم که درس امروز ما به اصطلاح لایف است. اگر شما کنم سوال یا پیشنهادی داشته باشید میتونین با استفاده از نمراتی که بر روی تلویزیون صفحه تلویزیون شماست با تماس بگیرین. ما سوال شما را البته جواب خواهد دادم و اگر شما کنم پیشنهادی برای بهبود پروگرام هم داشته باشین میتونین که از طریق از این نمرات با ما تماس بگیرین. تا هفته آینده شما را به خداوند متعال میسپارم. تشکر.
تلویزیون اسلامی ایمان و بنیاد راقم با افتخار تقدیم می کند مجموعه گرانبها و پرارزش زندگی نامه پیامبر بزرگ اسلام حضرت محمد صلی الله علیه و سلم توسط دانشمند و عالم فرزانه کشور دکتر عبدالستار سیرت. این اثر ارزشمند که شامل 41 پروگرام و در 8 دیویدی گنجانیده شده در واقع یک کتابخانه بزرگ سیرت النبی صلی الله علیه و سلم به شمار می آید که شرح و وقایع